My name is Madison. I am 17 years old now. I live with my mom and my four younger siblings. I have three brothers and a sister. At the end of my ninth grade year, we found ourselves out of our apartment, so we didn't have a place to go. And someone directed us to the Salvation Army Family Emergency Shelters here. And I remember coming here and being in a shelter, sitting in a shelter for a whole day, just waiting to be processed. And then they finally let us into a room. We didn't stay very long because Mom didn't want us to stay. She didn't want us to be in that environment for that long. So I stayed over there for about a month.
Madison. Yes, we met Madison. We have a connection with our family shelter, and she was one of the people that were in the shelter, and her whole family came down and came to church since they're right above us, and that's how our relationship began. She got very active in the church programmings and just went out and took the lead.
When I first came to the shelter, I am not going to lie, I was absolutely terrified. I didn't know what to expect because my idea of a shelter was the things I saw on TV and the things that were being told to me from friends or any other person.
Well, naturally, like anybody else in a new environment, especially when you're young, you're a little apprehensive, a little nervous, but it didn't take long for her to get out of that.
It was very different. And once I got there, I realized things weren't as they seemed and they weren't going to be bad. Because people there have like a really warm and a welcoming aura that they give off when you first come there. They're not judging you. You can tell they don't judge you, and you can tell that they're there to help you, and you can genuinely feel that they want to help you. My main problem in the beginning was I going to be able to finish my school year out, and I didn't have to worry about that for too long because the first day, I think the Monday that school started, someone actually drove me all the way to North Syracuse to go to school, and that was very nice. And then later they had a bus schedule set up for us so that we could catch the bus outside of the shelter, and the bus would take us all the way to the school. They also provided us with new clothes, so we had new clothes, and we also had a place to sleep. That was the most important part, a place to sleep, and food to eat. So they took care of us really well. I volunteer during Kettles. I also volunteered my first year here for the Vacation Bible School too.
Madison's just jumped right in. She's one of our Sunday school teachers with the youth. She's a part of the Salvation Army now. She's joined and she's a full member, and she's our state champ 2 years running for drama monologue, which is like our Star Search competition. During the summer, we hired her for Vacation Bible School / summer day camp, which is 6 weeks long. And I hired a couple of adults to run the program, and she was supposed to be the assistant, but lo and behold, we turned it over to Madison. She did a great job, interacted so good with the children from the community and the children from our family shelter, which got to come no charge. And Madison just had a natural rapport with the children and programming, and so we allowed her just to run with it, even at her young age.
I go to school in the city now, in the Syracuse City School Districts. We live in a nice house. I like the house that I'm in now. It's comfortable, everyone's comfortable. It's big enough for us to all enjoy ourselves in. Citadel here, it's like a family environment. We're basically all family. We call each other family because that's basically what we are. And you can feel the love when you first walk in. Like I knew I was going to be loved when I first walked in the doors of the church. They're always welcoming. No matter who you are, or what your backgrounds are, or where you come from, it doesn't matter, but they'll always welcome you with open arms.
Madison is very driven. Despite coming through the shelter, being moved from house to house, Madison has stayed very strong with her job in the community. She works at the library. She's very connected, and she's determined to get to college. We're praying on that. She has great grades. We're just looking for someone to give her a scholarship.
I feel more confident as a person after coming from the shelter and the church because I feel like I have a nice foundation, a ground foundation, so that if things are shaky up top, I always know that I have a solid ground to keep me stable and keep me confident and keep me moving forward in the direction that I want to go.
If the world was like Madison, we'd be okay, because she doesn't give up. She keeps trying no matter what's in front of her, and she has the love for everyone, and especially the children. It comes natural for her, and then being in this environment with the Salvation Army that we're so connected with the community and the youth, I think she knows what her calling is.